Hot diggity dog, another video from old times is not forgotten. We will be reading an old newspaper from the 1920s. Along with the interesting and amusing true newspaper articles, I've decided to make this video have a theme. And what's that theme? 20s Grub. Grub was 20s slang for food, which we still use today.
Hot diggity dog diggity boom, what you do to me? It's so new to me. What you do to me? Hot diggity dog diggity boom, what you do to me? When you're holding me tight. Never dreamed anybody could kiss that away, bring me bliss that away, with a kiss that away.
Of course, I've got to start with a short little song about America's favorite food, hot dogs. How do you like your dog?
What you do to me, it's so new to me. What you do to me, hot diggity dog diggity boom, what you do to me, when you're holding me tight. Never knew that my heart could go zing that away, ting-a-ling that away, make me sing that away. Said goodbye to my troubles, they went that away, ever since you came into my life. Oh, hot diggity dog diggity boom, what you do to me, it's so new to me. What you do to me, hot diggity dog diggity boom, what you do to me, when you're holding me tight.
In Wiener, Ohio, Funny World home economist Miss Sylvia Shingledecker demonstrates a new twist in food preparation for tasty treats on your next garden party. Hot dogs with a lingering taste. It'll be Frank's for the memories at your patio party. And by the way, these can also be used for suitcase handles and for making signs during baseball season. Play ball!
Today's oldie but goodie newspaper is called The State, and it was made in Columbia, South Carolina. This issue is dated April 15th, 1928. Prohibition was going strong during this newspaper. We'll start out with this article. Catch R.C. Williams with load of liquor. After a short chase this afternoon, Rural Officer Dollard succeeded in stopping a light coupe on the Manning Road, a search of which revealed 86 half-gallon fruit jars of corn whiskey. The driver, who gave his name as R.C. Williams of Cross, Berkeley County, was arrested, but an unidentified man riding with him jumped out of the car and escaped into the woods. Williams is believed to have been attempting to run the liquor from Hellhole to some point in North Carolina. He is being held in the county jail for trial in circuit court, and his car will be confiscated. Let's take a look at the sports page. Sports Slants. The world's champions have a remarkable mixture of youthful enthusiasm and seasoned talent. Not all the enthusiasm is confined to the youngsters of the club either. There isn't a snappier athlete on the field than Babe Ruth. The Bambino not only is the club's greatest all-around star and the big gate attraction, but he sets the pace for them all. Time hasn't curbed the big fellow's youthful spirit. When the Yankees are in the midst of a rally, or when they need to start one, you can see Ruth slapping the men on the back or urging them on vocally in language that is as picturesque as the Babe himself. Here's a short clip of Babe Ruth and Harold Lloyd in the 1928 movie Speedy, and the song is Big Butter and Egg Man from the 20s.
Honey, I'm really tired of waiting all day. I want somebody in the one city place. Pretty clothes have never been mine. But when my dream comes true, I hope this summer shines. 'Cause I want a butter and egg man. Want some great big butter and egg man won't be. Now, mama, I'll be your big butter and egg man. But I'm different, sugar. I'm from way out in the south. Now, I'll buy you all the pretty things that you really think you need. As long as that trumpet stays up to my mouth. Oh, I'll pay you a matter, indeed. And if you say it's necessary, baby, I'll leave it high and see. Ha, ha, ha. Oh, be your butter and egg man. Want some great big butter and egg gal, want me.
Hey folks, make sure you stay tuned to the end of this video for some more grub. What is it? Spaghetti.
From sunny Italy, we watched the annual spaghetti eating contest. Now, these are the finals as photographed by our ace cameraman, Otto Focus. You saw his hand there just a second ago. Otto also directed the film, you see. Would you get the waiter out of there? We're trying to see the waiter. Would you mind stepping out? Now, Otto Focus here told us about the keen competition between the contestants. Now, the first prize for the winner is a 400-pound meatball. Otto, sit down. Otto, we've seen your tie, Otto. Move to the side. We're watching these. Now, the winner was later disqualified when it was... Otto, sit down. When it was learned that he had consumed 11 pounds of spaghetti in secret just before the contest. There's the winner.
A man went into a police station in New York the other day and confessed to a murder that has baffled the police for years. But he was released. It seems he couldn't prove it. 13, lucky number. Friday 13th might be a bad omen for some people, but not for J.G. Sassy. Neither does he consider any 13 in a bad light, as he was demonstrated yesterday when he appeared at the Stevenson Theater to reserve his seat for The Show-Off, being presented tonight by the Columbia Stage Society. Mr. Sassy walked right up and asked for seat 13 and in the 13th row, since the attraction was to be presented Friday 13th. He stated that 13 has always been his lucky number, and he expects to enjoy the stage presentation tonight on account of his favorite viewpoint. Here's a flapper in the cartoon Kitty McKay. The girlfriend says that a radish came up in her garden today, and she is going to give it to her jeweler to mount it in platinum.
And now the newest in food service is shown in this film from Bark, Wisconsin. Just opened a Dogateria, catering to canine consumers. It features individual place settings for growling gourmets with such tidbits as Texas pink T-bones, grenadine of pheasant under glass, and fried postman trousers. Rover has his day, Dogateria style, proving it's a funny world.
In today's newspaper comic, Mutt and Jeff, they're thinking of some grub. This one's called The Little Fellow is Full of Loyalty Like This. Thomas, I'd like to keep you company as I know it's lonesome down here in steerage, but duty calls me on deck. I trust you understand.
Commodore, did you send for me? Yes, steward. Broil me a big juicy sirloin steak for dinner. Mutt, be yourself. You know very well the only food we've got on board is baked beans. Where would I get a steak? Butcher the cow in the steerage. She eats hay and gives no milk. Cook that steak medium.
You must trust me, Thomas. Make haste.
Commodore, the cow's gone!
It's the steady pace that counts, Thomas. Another Statler comfort, radio in every room, making the Statlers more than ever your home away from home. The radio is like the morning paper under your door, the well-selected library, the circulating ice water in your bathroom, the bedhead reading lamp, and other Statler comforts. It counts in your enjoyment, but not on your bill. Statler Hotels. Here's a hotel menu for that Statler Hotel. Let's check out some of the prices. Here are the supper suggestions. Scrambled eggs with sausages, 85 cents. Chicken sandwich sauce poulette, $1.10. Broiled lamb chop, bacon and potatoes, 95 cents. Omelet with orange marmalade, 75 cents. Roast rarebit, 70 cents. Yorkshire buck, 80 cents. Lobster Newburg, $1.65.
Here we are in Paris. It's a funny world indeed for this hungry fellow. He's a well-known gourmet from Paris. He just finished a crash diet, you see. Lost 65 pounds in 3 days by not eating a bite. Eats newspapers instead. And making up for lost time, he shows our Funny World camera a new adventure in good eating. Now, this man likes his food hot. Now, this is not a dietary supplement here. What he just ate was a Sunday supplement. This is the hot food. I thought you'd like that. Be careful there now. Just a light snack. Burning up the calories so he can eat whatever he wants to. That's all right. You can eat as much as you want, you know. The idea is not to swallow there.
Almost perfect. The other day, a motion picture company was shooting a street scene in which a car is supposed to go into a wild skid on the wet pavement. It happened to be the latest model of a high-priced make, and when the brakes were applied, it merely stopped without skidding. More water was squirted on the pavement, and still the car refused to skid. A bucket of oil was spread on the asphalt, and still no skid. But on the way home, the car skidded on a muddy dirt road and wrecked the automobile ahead. Today's special flapper alert is Helen Kane, the Boot Girl.
I just got a line from a friend of mine, living in Chile land, living a life so grand. He said, tell the world I'm down here to stay, never come back no more, never will leave this shore. 'Cause I've got a gal named Bum Bum, believe me when I say, she did a cute little dance with a tom-tom, stole my heart away. I love my chili bum bum, my chili bum bum, and chili bum bum love me. We get so chummy chum chum, so chummy chum chum, as silly as we can be. I tell you, she's got a little grace hut where both of us strut. It's nothing but harmony. You've heard about the kind of girls that men forget. Well, here's a baby you'll remember all your life, I'll bet. Believe me, I have a lot of fun with Chili Bum Bum, 'cause Chili Bum Bum loves me. Chili Bum Bum is crazy, yes, crazy about my style. I call her my sunshine daisy because I love her smile. Chili Bum Bum is careful, but she's a kissing bug. And every night in her parlor, oh, how she loves to hug. Chili Bum Bum and I went down through a shady dell. We cuddled up neath a bamboo tree, then I began to yell.
How many drawings does it take to make an animated cartoon?
Why, we make from 12 to 14,000 drawings for every picture.
That's a lot of work. That'll make an interesting story for my paper. Mr. Fleischer, can you let me see how Betty Boop does her stuff?
Yes, I'll have her ready for you in just a moment.
Okay.
And I'll have her go through some of the stuff for you.
Fine, thanks.
So, Betty, this gentleman from the press, you know, he would like to see you act. What would you like to do for him?
Oh, Uncle Mac, I'd like to do the part I played and stuff in the show. And the hula hula dance I did in Bamboo Isle.
All right.
You got to hide behind.
You got to hide behind.
You got to heat the heat the heat.
You got to hit the heat.
You got to head the head the head to get along with hay.
Hi.
Hey, ho!
Uh-oh. Betty's in trouble again. I have to take a hand in this thing. Come on. Jump. Jump quick.
Oh. Well, Mr. Reporter, did you get everything? Huh?
Yes, I got everything.
Well, so long, everybody.
In the 20s, the kids read the newspaper too. Here's a puzzle just for them. Can you figure it out? If you will add and subtract the names of the objects shown, you will have the name of the little girl in the picture. What's her name? Worth considering. My father can write his name with his eyes shut just as well as he can with them open. Oh, I say, I wonder if my dad can. I got a terrible report card this month. Somber employment. Bill Jarrett has just returned to Barstow from the Death Valley country. Bill worked for 6 weeks on the graveyard shift for the Corpse Mining Company in the Coffin Mine located in Dead Man's Canyon in Funeral Range at the edge of Death Valley. Bill is leaving next week for a prospecting trip to the Devil's Playground in Hell's Half Acre. There's money in chickens. Yeah, they're the neighbor's chickens, and it's the money you spent for garden seed. Here's an interesting letter to the editor. Flatten all cans before discarding. Apropos of Be Kind to Animals Week, I will tell you a tale of how 3 persons are happy and thankful for the opportunity to relieve an animal's distress and to treat him as we most tremendously want to be treated in the same circumstances. And to the tale hangs a moral. Pigs and cows in Florida have an informal and unconfined habit of roaming at will, picking up a good living in the woods and on the roadsides. A favorite grazing ground is on the shoulders of a fine paved highways, which are planted with grass. The writer was recently motoring through that land of flowers and had dodged a few hundred of these grazers when a perfectly familiar animal was sighted far down the white roadway. On nearer approach, it looked queer, seemed to be using its tail for a nose, and following that organ across the road, while the opposite end looked unlike that of any pig ever beheld on land or sea. A close-up view explained everything. Over the head of a black pig was a black tin pail, which fitted him tight as a glove. We to the rescue, of course. One of us grabbed him by the hind leg, while another pulled and tugged at the pail with might and main, wondering how the poor pig had escaped suffocation. Finally, pig and pail parted company, and then the last we saw of the former, he was trotting purposely through the pines, intent on telling the folks at home about his harrowing experience and warning them away from cans of savory odors. As for the pail, it was promptly stepped on, according to a lifelong habit. Which brings me to the moral of this tale. Many cats and dogs, and at least one pig, have been painfully, tragically imprisoned in tin cans, carelessly thrown out, and have died before help could come. Step on all the tin cans before throwing away, and make this the rule of your home. Signed, Animal Lover.
Among the difficult foods to handle gracefully is spaghetti. It is usually served in long strands covered with sauce and sprinkled with grated cheese. You can manage it best by using the side of your plate as a barricade and twisting it into a bite-sized roll. Practice makes perfect in this operation. If a strand comes loose from your fork, put your fork back into your plate and twist it until all strands are again secured.
Pasta fazola, it's a very good to eat. Pasta fazola, it's a dish that can be beat.
Hey, fellas, I think this is the restaurant.
It looks like it, all right.
Yeah, it looks just like it.
Oh, am I hungry. Let's go in.
Too. Hello, Tony.
Hello,
boss. How you doing? All right. Pretty good, Tony. What do you got to eat tonight? Got some nice steak?
I got a Buster Fazool. Hey, Tony, we got some good pork chops. I got a Buster Fazool. Hey, Tony, got a good piece to fit the fish on? I got a Buster Fazool.
Buster Fazool? What's that?
I'll tell you about a Buster Fazool. What's to make you Christopher Columbus sail across the sea? What's to make a George Washington at the cherry tree? What's to make a Steve Brothers jump at the Brooklyn Bridge? And what's to make the weaker man to dig at the big ditch? Pasta fazola, it's a very good to eat. Pasta fazola, just like the gigolo. And have the girls that take you out to do the picture show. I tell you what you do now, don't you be a fool. All you gotta eat is pasta e fazool. Pasta e fazool. It's very good to eat. Pasta e fazool. It's a dish that can't be beat. What's the make of the macho hit the ball out so far? What's the make of Frankie Sinatra's the biggest singing star? What's the make of Joe Louis? He's in the champions in this country. And what's the give it the push? It will be atomic energy. Pasta e fazool. It's a very good to eat. Pasta e fazool. It's a dish that can't be beat. What's to make everybody big and strong? And what's to make everybody so live very long? What's to make everybody so come to America? And what's to make them have the big family? Pasta e fazool. It's a very good to eat.